The United States has a moral and legal obligation to provide reparations.
This city owes us, each and every black person in the city of Tampa, at least $3 million in reparations. All this nonsense, homelessness, and all this other garbage y'all talk about, police violence and all this stuff, don't nobody care about that. We care about our reparations, and we have to put white people on notice.
Well, that was racist. Welcome back. The push for reparations has gone nationwide. The squad says that the U.S. has a legal and moral obligation to provide payments for African Americans to the tunes of $4 trillion. $4 trillion. It's the bridge that, quote, black wealth, but how will we pay for it all? According to Cori Bush, the solution is to slash defense spending and stop helping our allies. Here to discuss is former Army intelligence captain and chairman of Veterans on Duty, Jeremy Hunt. Brother, thanks so much for joining.
Absolutely.
I just want to know where the money is going to come from. Where's the money going to come?
Well, according to the squad, they're planning on taking money from the military budget to fund their $14 trillion plan, which, by the way, is like half the U.S. GDP. I mean, it's astronomical. But I guess they think that somehow the military budget is just kind of a piggy bank where they can just take money and reallocate it to whatever little pet progressive project they have going on. But certainly our national security doesn't work that way. I mean, if we do that, we will be unprepared, unfocused, and we will be in a place where we will be beholden and at the mercy of our enemies. Right now, China's military budget outpaces our own. So could you imagine us taking money from that to actually put towards some
So we put our defense in jeopardy, but also, what about helping black people? Like, what about talking about education, talking about black businesses? I mean, they literally tried to destroy modern-day Black Wall Street, which is Atlanta, with the All-Star game. I just don't understand the thinking of how this is going to improve black folks' life, because it was a legitimate conversation. I would be all for it. Let's talk about it.
Exactly. Well, they're not actually interested in solving problems. I mean, these are political entertainers who masquerade as members of Congress. They're not actually trying to get things done. But what they're doing is, I mean, look, the squad, they know that this reparations plan is not going to go anywhere. It's not going to get passed. They know that we know this is not going to go anywhere. But they're like these kind of snake oil salesmen going around to poor, low-income black neighborhoods and lying to people, telling them, oh, we're going to get you your reparations plan. When, just like you said, they could be saying, hey, how can we help you get a job? How can we help provide better educational outcomes for your kids? How can we have safer streets so your children aren't afraid to be shot when they're trying to get to class every day? I mean, there's serious issues, and especially in lower kind of working class black communities, that the squad is not interested in actually solving those deeper problems. They are here trying to score political points for something that's not even going to go anywhere at all. And
so this is all to get folks riled up. But they know it's not going to pass. They know there's no appetite. They know we don't have the money for it. But they're going to do this, I guess, because it's election season right now. Is that the timing?
We live in an era where we have these kind of charlatans going around just kind of selling these new ideas that they know aren't going to go anywhere. And here's a problem. What they're doing, the ideology that they're espousing is going to leave our country unsafe. I mean, if you start sharing this idea that, oh, we'll just take money from the military budget whenever you have some fanciful idea, that's going to leave us in a dangerous place. I have an honor of serving as chairman of Veterans on Duty. We have veterans standing up talking about national security issues, a strong national defense, because we have these politicians that go around playing games with the military budget, playing games with serious matters for our country.
They're all about the game. That's who they are.
Absolutely.
Jeremy Hunt, thank you so much for coming to the studio.
Thanks for having me.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.